I-A-A, let's go. I-A-A, let's go. I-A-A, hello. I-A-A, hello. I-A-A, let's go. I-A-A.
And now it's time for Student of the Week.
First grade student of the week in Miss Jackie's class is Robust. Robust comes prepared to school with a positive outlook. Robust knows how to be respectful to peers, and he assists others in need. He has shown progress and improvement in reading, writing, and math. Keep up the good work, Robust. Your perseverance is impressive, and congratulations on being first grade student of the week. First grade students of the week in Mr. Leo's class are the whole class. The Soapy Warriors have had an incredible year. They are imaginative and kind, dedicated and curious. They have adapted to the changes in the world with aplomb. They've advanced a total of 103 reading levels and have made great strides in math. More importantly, they have maintained a calm, caring, respectful attitude towards themselves, the earth, and each other. Way to go, Soapy Warriors. You are truly amazing. Even the Queen of Corona and the Pirates of Healing Leaf Island are in awe of your mighty abilities. Congratulations to each of you on being Student of the Week. Second grade students of the week in Miss Heather's class are Leah, Tyler, Hashim, and Henry. Tyler and Hashim have found a great partnership lately. Hashim set up a game and invited Tyler to play with him. They maturely navigated a game of checkers together, keep including each other and having fun. Henry had such an amazing week of school last week. He was polite and kind to everyone. Henry, your sunny attitude lifted my spirits last week, and I am so proud of you. Leah absolutely blew me away last week. She expertly showed all that she knew on her math assessment and was super proud. Her excitement was contagious, and it helped everyone to get excited to show their strategies. Congratulations to each of you on being second grade students of the week. Second grade students of the week in Miss Rose's class are Brandon, Kalai, Jasper, Marley, Noel, and Uli. We end our celebration of academic achievement with these 6 awesome mathematicians. They have grown so much this year as computational geniuses, solving harder and harder math equations, including 3-digit addition and subtraction with regrouping. They bring so much energy to math with their enthusiasm. I am so impressed by their dedication, and look out, third grade teachers, you've got some math rock stars coming your way. Congratulations to each of you on being second grade students of the week. Our students of the week in Miss Mary's class are Alina, Elise, Bahati, Lamumba, Merci, Sabina, Sajaham, Sifa, and Alimas. We have an amazing class. They are successful students, responsible, independent, and organized. They show initiative, self-regulation, and self-advocacy, and they are masters at collaboration. On top of all of that, they are truly kind. The best part about our class is that we laugh with each other every day. Congratulations to each of you on being our students of the week. Third grade student of the week in Mr. Scott's class is Nico. Give me an N-I-K-O. What's that spell? Nico. Nico is a hardworking, focused, considerate, and creative superstar student. He uses his words when he needs help or assistance from a teacher, and also when he is working out a tricky or challenging problem. Way to go, Nico, for describing your feelings and thoughts. As Mr. M would say, you rock. Congratulations, Nico, on being third grade student of the week. Our students of the week in Mr. Whitman's class are our entire third grade class. Spring has sprung, and for these third graders, the sky is the limit. Excitement is in the air as students prepare for their chicken eggs to hatch after this weekend. We will help to transplant our seedlings into the IA garden boxes and soon return our last class pet fish, appropriately named Lucky, back to the great waters of Lake Champlain to be introduced into a new school of his own. Congratulations to each of you on being our third grade students of the week. Fourth grade student of the week in Mr. T's class is Ella. Ella is our student of the week for her effort on all the assessments that we take in fourth grade. She really puts forth an amazing effort and tries her very best. She is also a very kind, respectful, and extremely thoughtful person. She's always helping others who need help and cares deeply about her learning. Way to go, Ella, you rock, and congratulations on being fourth grade student of the week. Fourth grade student of the week in Mr. Mike's class is Agnes. While Agnes often leaves her actions to speak for her, she has truly found her voice as an author. Agnes's command of the English language leaves readers thirsting for more. She actively engages in the writing process, from generating ideas to publishing a polished piece. Agnes, thank you for your dedication to the craft of writing, and keep up the amazing work. Congratulations, Agnes, on being fourth grade Student of the Week. Our fifth grade Students of the Week in Miss B's class are the whole class. The class has tackled some challenging obstacles in the past couple of weeks, especially taking 5 different SBAC tests and visiting their middle schools. The class motto has been, "We can do and learn hard things with courage, commitment, perseverance, creativity, and kindness." They can and do with flair and a great sense of humor and storytelling. The proof is in all of the amazing things they have accomplished during this incredibly challenging year. Their final quest, IAA graduation. Congratulations to all of our students in Miss B's 5th grade for being Students of the Week. In Mr. Courier's 5th grade classroom, our Student of the Week this week is our student teacher, Miss Cook. She came into our community and instantly was welcomed. She built relationships and connections with our students immediately. Our kiddos would say, "She rocks." Thanks for being here with us, teaching us, and supporting us. Congratulations on being our Student of the Week, and congratulations on your upcoming graduation. Our staff of the week are Miss Gwendolyn, Mr. Jack, and Mr. Eric. Miss Gwendolyn brings a quiet sense of kindness to our classroom every day. She not only helps our day run smoothly, but makes all the children feel welcomed and cared for. Mr. Jack is incredible. He is kind, caring, and extremely helpful to everyone around him. He is patient and shares the calm when others are having a tough time. Thanks for all the wonderful things you do. Although hidden away in the preschool room, Mr. Eric's influence is everywhere. The students nurtured in IA Pre-K blossom into successful students under his watchful eye. His caring attitude and depth of knowledge about child development supports families, students, and all of their future teachers. Congratulations to each of you on being our staff of the week.
Hello IAA, and welcome to Friday Town Meeting, and congratulations to our Students of the Week and our staff members of the week. Thank you for showing us how you roar through the day. And this is our last Student of the Week and Staff Member of the Week for the year, and it has been such a joy to hear all the stories about how you all shine through your day here at IAA. So great work. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. This week's town meeting is the second half of our same but different dance performance. And this week, Lida and Cristal came to IAA virtually to meet with some of our 3rd and 4th grade students to talk a little bit about how they came up with their idea for the show, how they met each other, and some different things about friendship and their thoughts about their dance performance. So here is our student panel with Miriamu, Ophelia, Juni, and Keren with Lida and Cristal. So let's take a peek.
Well, good morning. It's so nice to be with you all. It's so nice to be at IA and to officially meet you. Let's just do names one more time. So my name is Lida. Can we go around?
My name's Cristal. Go for it, Juniper.
I'm Juni.
Right, Juni. Gotcha.
I'm Keren.
Hello, Keren.
Good. Who else? Let's see. Who's next? It says Piper, but that's not your name.
Yeah, I'm using Miss Piper's computer because mine had a problem. My name is Miriamu.
Miriamu, nice to see you.
Good morning.
And last but not least,
We can still see you, Ophelia.
My name is Ophelia.
Perfect.
nice to meet
Good morning.
you. Well,
So-
we're so glad to be with you.
Yeah, so excited. So we're going to jump in and tell you a little bit about who we are, and then we know you have some questions. So we're going to try not to, go too long so we can answer the questions. So my name is Cristal Brown. This is my friend and colleague, Lida Winfield, and we are the creators of Same But Different. And you've seen the show, correct? Thumbs up. Right. And so we just wanted to tell you a little bit about the show and how it started. And then if you have other questions, we're happy to answer those. So one, Here's the kicker. It took us 4 years to make 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just want to put that out there so you kind of understand a little bit about how sometimes artistic process takes a long time.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, amazing. But listen, if you think about this, right? Like it takes you a minimum of 12 years to go to school just to be able to be an adult.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like if you think about it, kindergarten through 12th grade, that's a lot of years just to say, hey, I can be an adult, right? So it took us kind of 4 years after we were adults to kind of say, wow, let's synthesize this into something we can share with the world.
Cristal said to me, we were sort of at this sort of after dinner party gathering after a performance. And she said to me in this like super casual way, she was like, hey, I have this idea that we should make this show called Same But Different about all the ways that we're the same, but how, because we look different, that the world would never connect the dots. And so let's connect the dots for them. And that's how that idea came.
Raise your hand if you've ever had like an idea like that. Or like an idea where, you know, you thought, well, maybe I shouldn't say this out loud. Right. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't say this out loud. You know, maybe no one's going to get it. You know, maybe it's actually not going to be a thing. Yeah. You've had ideas like that before. Yeah. So just so happens that that's kind of like one of my things. I have ideas like this all the time. I'm just like, I wake up with them and sometimes I follow through. Sometimes I don't. But I just love possibility. And the possibility is what keeps me curious. And that's really the reason why we made this piece, is because in our friendship, we started noticing that we could be curious about each other. And the questions that we would ask each other actually made us better as people. And it made our friendship stronger.
So I think what we want to know is, what are you curious about?
Yeah. Juni. What you got, Juni?
When did you guys first start dancing?
I actually first started dancing, Juni, when I was 9 years old. And so that's a long time ago.
Are any of you 9? I bet some of you are 9. No?
No. Yeah. 10 or 9. Yeah. So I started dancing when I was 9 years old, and it was kind of by accident. I was in a carpool. Are any of you guys in a carpool where like somebody's mom picks you up and then somebody else's mom drops you off and takes you somewhere? Sometimes on the weekend they take you somewhere, right? So that's what we did for school and after school. And one of my best friends, her mom was supposed to take me to a piano lesson. And I think she ran out of time and had to be back at work, or she forgot where to take me. And she actually dropped me off at a dance studio with her daughter. And I was not enrolled in the class, so I just had to sit there and watch. And so I started to be like, maybe I'd like to do this instead of play the piano. So I went home and started negotiating with my mom to let me out of piano lessons and start taking dance. So that's how I started dancing.
And I also started dancing kind of around the same time, maybe a little bit younger. I have an older sister, right? That's another thing that Cristal and I have in common, is that we're both the younger child in our family. Is that true for any of you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all the younger child? You're all the baby in the family?
Wow.
Oh, that's fun that we're all the baby. So Cristal and I are both the babies in the family. So I have this older sister. Her name's Molly. And Molly was already taking dance classes. And so sort of like Cristal's, a little bit different, that mine wasn't a mix-up, but I got to sort of tag along, right, and be in the car and see dance classes, and then got to take dance classes. So to your question, Juni, we were both pretty young when we started dancing.
Yeah.
What else? What else are you all curious about?
Yeah. Go ahead, Miriamu.
How long have you been dancing for?
Oh, are you trying to do the math? Are you trying to see how old I am? Just to tell you. So we're both the same age. We're both 42. So we started dancing when we were 9. 42 minus 9 is what?
I'm not guessing.
42, subtract 9. Mm-hmm.
33.
33 years.
Very good.
How do you feel when you dance?
That's a good
Great
question. Yeah. I think it depends on when, where, and what type of dance it is for me, Miriamu. Like yesterday, I was dancing outside over. You guys ever been to the Echo Museum in Burlington?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yesterday I was dancing.
Yeah, I think I have.
I was dancing outside yesterday in the back of Echo Museum with a group of students who were thinking about water and movement. And so it felt really different to be dancing outside close to the water than it does sometimes to dance in the studio. But what I can say that makes it the same is that most of the time when I'm dancing, I feel like I'm having a conversation with people that doesn't have words.
Yeah, I think similar for me that sometimes I love to dance and sometimes I don't. And what I know about that is mostly that's about how I feel inside in the moment. I don't know if you have that experience, right? Where like something, you're just feeling really good. And so then it just like comes out of your body, or you're feeling sort of like kind of grumpy. And then sometimes what I can do is like use the dance to like work out feeling grumpy. And then I feel a little better on the other side. Have any of you had that experience?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think moving our bodies is like a way sometimes to work through the things that are in our minds or our feelings so that we can communicate with other people.
Yeah.
Like what Cristal's saying.
Yeah. And it's funny, Miriamu, that you asked this question because if you talk to most adults, right, as they're going through school and growing up, their goal is to kind of do something that they love, but also to get a really good job. You know what I mean? And so it just so happens that Miss Lida and I do the thing we love as our job. And so sometimes you love it, but sometimes you're like, oh man, I got to go to work. You know what I mean? So sometimes dancing is like, yay. And then sometimes it's like, I got to go to work. Let me get to moving. Right? Because sometimes you just want to kind of like be in your bed and eat pizza or something. I don't know.
Maybe you feel that way about school, right? Is like that you really want to learn, you really want to grow, and sometimes you feel like, I'm sort of tired, I want to just lie around, right? Same kind of thing. But then when you get there, maybe it's really good.
Yeah. Ophelia, you got your question ready? You talk to your producer?
How did it feel when you guys finished the dance?
I think it felt like another question of, wow, are we really done? Was that enough? And what should we do now? Here's my first question for you guys. So Lida and I had a lot of stories inside of the piece that we shared with you. And believe it or not, that was just like a small portion of the stories that we recorded. So there were like 25 probably hours of stories that we recorded that didn't go into the dance. So my question for you is, what story would you like to tell if it was your turn to make a movie? Ophelia, go.
How I was adopted.
Okay, nice. Okay. And if you had three chapters of that story, what would the 3 chapters be called?
The first one would be called saying my first word. The second one would be called growing up. The third one would become doing gymnastics and doing the stuff I love.
Okay.
And Ophelia, would that be, if you were going to be the artist and create it, would it be that you would tell those stories? Would you write those stories? Would you dance those stories? Would you have music in the stories? What would you do to have it feel creative for you?
Oh, you're muted, babe.
I would talk about it, and then I would dance to it, and then I would just like show some pictures and talk with it.
Yeah, really good. Really think about is sort of what we were really doing a lot of thinking about friendship in this performance. We were thinking about all the ways that we're the same and all the ways that we were different, but really we were asking questions of each other as a way to try and help get to know each other. And part of what we talked about is then, well, what is friendship? So could you all say, what does it mean to have a close friend? How do you know they're your close friend? What does that feel like for you?
Go ahead, Miriamu.
Friendship is nothing without trust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. Keren?
Another thing that Cristal and I were curious about is, like, let's say you want to be friends with somebody that you're not already friends with. How do you start that? How do you start a friendship? What do you do to say, like, I want to be your friend? How do you begin?
Yeah, Miriamu, what you got?
This is sort of a coincidence because 2 days ago I just made a new friend. And how I made the friend is I was reading my books at Sarah Holbrook. It's another after school. And I told her if she wanted to read. And she said yes. And then we made friendship out of reading. And here's the coincidence. Her name was Piper.
Oh,
Wow.
that's fun.
Wow.
So we're just coming around the corner to the end of our time here. And so again, part of what Cristal and I really did, right, is that we tried to think about, like, what are our strengths? What are the things that we can learn from each other? How can we make something creative together? And then how can we do that in a way that we can share with others? We get to meet each other, we get to make new connections and try and sort of learn how big the world is. And then we get to use our friendship as a way to do that, as a way to talk with other people, as a way to learn from each other. And that helps each of us grow.
Mm-hmm. You got a last question, Keren?
I heard that we were going to be doing some moves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we thought we might do some moves, and I think we ended up talking most of the time. We could get up and just have a little wiggle, should we? Yeah, let's. Yeah. Why don't you stand your bodies up just right out of your seats right there. And then just right here in your spot, you can kind of like make a big circle. It looks like you all have plenty of space, no big deal, yeah? And then what if I count from 5 to 0?
Keren, why don't Keren mute yourself for me, baby?
And when I get to 0, you can freeze in some interesting shape. Let's try it. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. Let's try it again, and this time make a totally different shape when you freeze. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. One more, here we go. Really shake it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. All right, y'all, that was good. Feels nice to move, doesn't it? You know, Cristal always says that when you move your body, it makes you smarter. Did you know that?
Scientifically proven. Yeah.
Really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.
I really do not want to leave.
Oh, that's such a compliment. Hey, maybe we'll see you guys IRL.
What's that?
Who said what's that?
Ophelia,
you don't know what IRL is?
Oh, in real life?
Yes.
Oh, I get it now. Was this from the 90s or something?
IRL is from right now, Juni. Right now. In the 90s, we didn't have abbreviations. You just had to say the whole thing. All right. Have an amazing day, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Wow, thank you to Lida and Cristal, and thank you to our 3rd and 4th graders for participating in that student panel. It was really a joy to hear all about how Lida and Cristal became friends, how they came up with the idea for the show, and just how long it took them to create this performance, 4 whole years. And what a privilege it is to hear about how they came up with their idea, about how we might look different, but there is so much about us that we have that is the same. So thank you to Lida and Cristal for coming to us virtually, and thank you to our 3rd and 4th grade girls for participating in our panel. We really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to see you interacting with the dancers. Next week's town meeting will be the variety show. We are going to send out a link on Friday, and it will be a part 1 and a part 2, so everybody will have an opportunity to see the variety show. And thank you to all of you who submitted your entries. It has been a lot of fun going through them all and putting this together, so we'll have that to look forward to. And this week, we wanted to give a huge shout out to all of our student teachers who have worked with us throughout this entire year. Thank you so much for all that you do, for supporting our students, for supporting our teachers, and all of our staff members. And congratulations on graduation. Let's give them all a huge round of applause. Thank you. And last but not least, we are saying so long to Miss Katie, our SLPA, who is leaving us to go off to graduate school. We really appreciate all of your time and your energy here at IAA, and we wish you the best of luck. So thank you to everybody, and we look forward to seeing you next week for the variety show. Thanks for coming to town meeting. Enjoy the sunshine, and we will see you next week.